Hi there and good morning. Yeah, I don't know why I say good morning. I don't know if it's morning where you're at, but here it's morning. It's a beautiful day. And I want to share with you a few pictures that we, in a few hours, will be delivering to a client. And it's large print, black and white. It's 100 centimeters across and 80 down. And they are all shot with the Nikon D700. Unfortunately, I can't share links to these pictures on my Flickr account because it's the client's property, but I can show you these, and I can also on the screen show you the camera settings were used for making these pictures. When we saw these pictures the first time, we thought, wow, they're very busy, and they are, but there's tons of detail, and I know YouTube is perhaps not the best place to showcase this, but if you could see this in live, you would see that there's plenty of detail. And also, and this is one of the things the D700 is famous for, there is a 3D effect that this branch here, this oak, actually stands out pretty well. And also, I don't know if you can see that in the YouTube version, but there is a small tree here where it sort of jumps at you, especially when you see it from a distance. So this is just to say to you that basically repeat the message from the former video. 12 megapixels is more than enough, and I really don't understand what we need all these megapixels for. Of course, as I also said in the other video, if you want to crop a part out and make that very big, then you need resolution. Or if you want the viewing distance to be, the tennis game thing, then you may also need more resolution. But for normal viewing distance, basically where you're sitting, or the camera is standing here, this is more than enough. Here's another example, again a very busy picture, but especially this tree stands out really, really well. And also you can see the branch here, or the stem from the tree, and the stone over here. They really stand out in this version of the picture. This is very much an effect of shooting with the Nikon D700 in combination with a not too modern lens with complicated construction and lots of glass. It's a very simple lens I've used for this. Third example here, very busy also, but what I think works really well in this picture is the 3D effect. You see that this path sort of disappears well into the picture, and it really gives a sense of depth in the frame, and I think it works really well. Again, tons of details all over the place. Still only 12 megapixels and cropped slightly in the sense that out here I had to take some of the frame away because this is not the normal, same size or ratio as the sensor. So I had to take a little bit away from the sides of the picture. Here you see a fourth example where I also think there is a good depth in the picture, if I can call it like that. The point here is not that you should say, wow, these are great pictures, or these are horrible pictures, or something in between. The point is that 12 megapixels is more than sufficient, even though you have something which is very, very detailed and very, very busy, which is the case in most of the pictures I show you here. This one is a different animal. This is shot with the Nikon D750. Please don't ask me why I shot with the D750. I can't recall anymore. Sometimes I leave house with two different camera bodies and two different focal length as lenses pre-mounted on the camera. So I don't have to change lenses in the field, and that's just the way I work. Maybe this was the lens that fitted this subject well on the day I was out shooting. I simply can't recall anymore. Finally, I want to show you this picture. It's sunset. Very, very dramatic sky that day, and I also think this works large scale with the D700. Again, just another example that you have plenty of megapixels. Yep, that's it from me. Thank you for watching. As always, happy shooting. Take care. Bye-bye.